Hey everyone, Ronnie Chavez here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do the wall spin. You ready? So the wall spin can be scary to learn at first because you actually are going upside down on the wall. But there are a few progressions that can help you learn this trick. Like with any trick, I like to practice similar movements that are easier first so I get comfortable with the movement, and then I can start progressing to the more complicated ones. So to get started learning the wall spin, you first want to make sure you learn the palm spin. Even though it's a little bit different, there's still some basic motions that will help you a lot learning the wall spin, because the palm spin is also a lot safer. So check out the palm spin right here, a tutorial I did with my brothers a few months ago. So notice there's two variations of palm spins. The first one is just my body being parallel over the rail, and the other one being inverted away from the rail. And that's the one you're going to want to know before you learn the wall spin. So just practice doing the palm spin, and you're just going to practice keeping your body away from it while inverting your body more and more as you feel comfortable doing it. I like to find anything slanted. It can be a wall, swing set like this, and then you're just going to do the same basic technique as a palm spin on it, except for you're going to be inverting yourself almost into a handstand but keeping yourself tucked. Now there's two basic setups to the wall spin. The first one is just the two-step jump, where you're just going to jump 2 feet and just use your arms to help rotate you around. The second one is the 1-foot takeoff. On this one you won't get as much height, but you'll have your back leg to swing and kick up, which will help you flip around faster. So depending on what you struggle with, you can do one or the other, depending on what will help you the most. Another exercise to get you comfortable with doing the wall spin is to first learn the cartwheel, and then doing the cartwheel next to the wall with one hand placed on the wall. All that will do is just make sure you feel comfortable being next to the wall while going inverted, but you still have one hand on the ground to keep you up in the air. So now you're ready to take on the treacherous wall. You've gotten comfortable with the palm spin, the inverted palm spin, as well as the wall spin on slanted objects. Now when it comes to a straight wall, there are a few things you want to keep in mind. First, you want to make sure you're jumping up and getting height on the wall. The tendency for people is to cheat down into it because they feel like they'll be able to flip around faster, but the lower you are, the harder it's going to be to come around and land on your feet. So generally I like my hands to be about my upper arm, to be about shoulder placement, and this one just below my chest. Your top arm is mostly just there for push. It's going to help give you a little bit of pull and flip on the wall spin. Your lower arm is what's most important. That's what's going to be supporting you as you flip all the way around. And that's also going to be holding you against the wall. So your momentum is actually pushing against that arm, and with the push, with your momentum, it's going to hold you against the wall momentarily to be able to make the flip. And then on the run up, I like to come up at a slight angle, not necessarily straight on. You can really do the wall spin at any angle, but really it just comes down to what you feel most comfortable with. So I like to do a slight angle so that I can get a little bit of sideways momentum as well as forward momentum into the wall. You want to keep your arms straight out in front of you. You're not going to let them bend in and let your body come in close to the wall, because that's actually going to make it easier to clip your feet, and it's going to be harder to push the flip out. Now the hardest part of this trick is probably the overcoming the fear to actually commit to doing it. Because once you do it the first few times, you realize, oh, this isn't that bad. As long as you're pushing yourself away from the wall, you're most likely not going to land on your head. But I would still recommend that you practice this trick somewhere soft, like on grass or with a mattress or something. The other key is all in the core. As you're going up, you want to be able to torque your hips and legs around really fast. The faster you can flip and twist everything, the easier the flip will be, because the faster you rotate up here, the more time you'll have to land your trick. So remember, the wall spin can be dangerous if you don't practice it correctly or if you don't prepare properly. So make sure you learn all of the previous movements first and you feel comfortable with it. And then when you're ready for it, you want to just commit and make sure you're in a safe environment. Now if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, have fun, be safe learning this trick, and thanks for watching.